Hi guys, how you doing? How the devil did you get on without it being live? I hadn't got it on live and you come on. I don't know how you did it. I've just stabbed myself with a huge pin and it was rusty and it ouched. I'm good. How are you, chick? How are you doing? Oops, you've gone. That's better. Hopefully we'll get a few in tonight. I hope anyway. It makes it a bit more fun. Ow, that hurt. I'm injured. I've injured my finger. So have you been busy doing your detecting and finding wonderful things? It amazes me what you do find. It really does. You know, when you think how old things are and that they're still, findable, if you know what I mean. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, there's only you. Oh no, we've two. It says two anyway, but there's only you talking to me, Percy, at the minute. Oh dear. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that we get a few more in tonight. Make it more. It's not very much fun, is it, when there's only 4 or 5? You need at least 8 or 9 or 10 if possible. But we've got hopefully Kev will come in and Colette and Chris and Lou. And we never had Lorna didn't come in last week. Maybe she perhaps didn't know we were on, but hopefully she might come on this week if she's. I ought to have messaged her. And we hadn't had either of the marks come in last week. Oh, they'll have to go in naughty book. I've got one now. I've got a naughty book. So, yes. They'll have to watch out for that now, that naughty book. I don't know where I put it. It's around somewhere. Oh my God, this crap room don't matter how much I do, it still looks as bad. It's still chaotic. And I've still not been and got my hair cut. Look a mess. But I'm clean. I'm showered. I'm in, washed my hair and everything, but it wants cutting desperately. So, as I say, hopefully we'll get a few more in this week. Maybe. Well, there were 2 winning now. We're on it. There's only you and me. Good Lord. I don't know. I'm beginning to think that people are getting fed up with it and they're not bothered. And, it's disheartening, really, isn't it? But, if people aren't bothered, there's not a lot of point to it. Which is sad, really. Because a lot of the people that, used to come in all the time don't now. I've not seen Trevor for ages. Not seen Adrian for ages either. When Ian popped in last week, Ian from America, Relic Hunter. Who else has been missing? Mandy don't come in very often, and Dee pops on when she's feeling up to it, but she's not been very well. I know she's been having it really rough at the time being. Bless her heart. But I was actually contemplating having just a general live on Easter Sunday afternoon, trying to get, others in as well, just for nattering and, because it's Easter, perhaps even get dressed up, silly hats or whatever on, bunny rabbit hats or whatever we can get. Anything's better than this hairstyle I've got at the minute. Yikes, it's scary. I'm frightening everybody up, I think. Not getting any younger. I ain't. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. It's only 10:30, and oh, and Mia come last week as well, didn't she? It was nice seeing Mia back again. It was. But we missed Colette and Lorna. They probably didn't really know. You know, I didn't put it up. I mean, they know if it's happening, they'll come on at 7:30. If they can't see me, they know I'm not doing it. But I'm always here on time. Well, I'm just about on time every week for 7:30. So they only need to look. They'll see me or they won't. I don't know. I always let them know if I'm not coming on Facebook. But usually I'm not very often, is it? Although it has been a bit more often than not recently, but I've not been really well. And I've been trying to sort this lot out, and it's just impossible. And, you know, I'm not getting a deal of help from anybody else. So, and I mean him indoors. So, I don't know. I really don't. But, so at the moment, what am I up to? Not a lot, really. What's that? Oh, it's a wax melt. I wondered what it was. I'm not up to doing a deal. I sent Emma some some little hats, and I sort of knitted some little baby hats for prenatal babies in their local hospital. You know, one that's in neonatal side of things, wards. And I've had them ages, and then I was getting all ready to send them when a little, not to mention names, Poppy. I knocked one on the floor, I didn't see it, but Poppy did, unfortunately, and she got the pom-pom and shook it. Hi, Jeremy, welcome. Are you new here? Stupid? Who's stupid? Me? I know. So I ended up taking that pom-pom off and having to do another pom-pom, but I managed to get it finished and got them in the post today, finally. So she'll get them to take to hospital. I don't know. But we're just waiting now for everybody that's going to play to come in. I don't know why you're saying stupid. Are you calling me stupid, or yourself, or who? My little dog? I don't know. Do like to be a little bit respected on here. I mean, don't cost anything, you know? There we go. Life can be a beach. It can. I'm not crafting much at all at the minute. I'm wanting to get cracking on my sewing. Going back into a bit more sewing than normal, than I have done for a long while, but I've got quite a few projects lined up. Just not got the tables all set up and things yet. So, Jeremy, what do you do on YouTube? Do you have your own channel? Are you a crafter? Are you a metal detector? What do you do? This is me showing interest in what you're doing. I like to know. I'm fascinated by the metal detectoring because of the fantastic and unusual things they find. Hiya, Emma. Nice to see you, sweetheart. Harry's posted your parcel off today, Dukes, for your baby bonnet things. I managed to repair the hat that had lost its pom-pom, thanks to little Madam here. So they're all clean, washed, and on the way. So you'll get them soon. He did post them today. So, oh, I'm getting messages all around here on Facebook. There we go. It keeps dinging. I think they're just game players that I'm playing with on Facebook. Yeah, if you would, Emma, just so that I know you've got them. Poor Poppy, she was too blooming quick, I'll tell you. I mean, I noticed it and I turned round one way. I was actually in the middle of doing something. When I turned back to go and pick it up, it was gone. And I thought, oh my God, where is it? And she's running around there in a mush. And it was in Harry's place. Fortunately, she hadn't took it in garden. I thought she might have, but she hadn't. It was just pom-pom she got hold of. And she was doing a bit of this. And of course, it fell to bits. So I just had to make a new pom-pom and put it on. She's a monkey. I won't be without her. Can you hear her grunting? She grunts. Yeah, the trouble is she makes a mess with them. That's the thing. I mean, let me tell you, Poppy has got a great big, these box footstool things that you can lift lids up, big ones, puffy things, puffy, whatever they call them. She's got a box full of toys in the lounge, and then she's got as many again upstairs in the bedroom. Our bed is covered. There's much, I mean, we've got a Super King bed, and no takes most room up with the toys and things. I'm on one edge, nearly falling off, and Ami's on the other edge, nearly falling off, and she's sprawled out in the middle with all the toys. Oops. Did you know we're talking about you? She's opened her eyes looking at me. Did you know we're talking about you? Now where? I'm talking about all them toys you got on flipping bed. And she has sweeties in bed as well. She likes the sweeties. Don't you, baby? And she's just at the moment, she's... Hiya, Chris. How you doing, chick? She's into, the Love Heart sweets and mints. I was giving her mints. I started it off. And I had to suck all the hard outer shell off them until it was soft and, she could chew it. And then I'd give it her. And she'd sit there looking at you in the face as much as to say, hurry up, I'm waiting for next. And I got there, I couldn't eat them anymore. Mints, they were making my mouth sore. So I went on to Love Arts and she wanted to try them as well. And unfortunately for me, she likes Love Arts as well. So she's got now, goes to her dad for mints. And when he's given her as many as he's going to give her, then she comes and sits on my knee and comes for me. I'm sat doing crosswords. And her ladyship comes and sits on my knee, waiting for Love Arts. They don't call them Love Arts anymore, though. They call them Kind Hearts. Everything has to change. Woke. Here we go. Woke. Even woke sweets. Bloody Nora. Good Lord. Whatever. So, yes, but she never leaves my side very often. It's... Oh, did you go in? Oh, Emma. I like Mablethorpe, actually. I thought I couldn't remember they said you were into Mablethorpe or Cleethorpes, and never thought to look on chat on Facebook. I like Mablethorpe. I like to go into Mablethorpe now and again. We do now and again, not very often. In fact, we didn't go anywhere coastal last year. We used to go to Skeggy, but there's no way we'll go to Skeggy now. He won't anyway, that's for sure. Not with all what's going off in Skeggy at the minute, and it's been put off going anywhere on East Coast at the minute, Harry, now, because of all this argy-bargy. All these people coming and taking over. It can be worrisome, you know, it can. Aye. But it is what it is, isn't it? There's nothing we can do about it. I mean, we're a small island and we're taking more migrants in than any other country in the world, I think, now. You know, France is chucking them out and making them come this way. Well, it's not fair. We haven't got the space. But I'm not going to get into politics because I'll only get chucked off Facebook, off YouTube. So, you know, best not talking about any of that. All right, did you? I got some nice. In fact, the wool, I got just a big ball of wool from Original Factory Shop. We've got one local here, and I got some pink with sparkly bits in it, and it was just the right wool as it turned out, because I got that before she messed that pom-pom up. It worked out it were near enough to be able to replace pom-pom, because I couldn't find wool that that were already what I'd used in first place, original, but it was good enough to use for pom-pom for that little hat, so I use that instead. But I always pick something up. I mean, I got a big ball of, it's here somewhere, where I don't know exactly, but a big ball of the really thick white wool. The trouble is, when you go to a shop that's a wool shop, if it's a wool factory, actually, you might be able to get some reasonable priced wool. But if it's just a wool shop, like in your town centre, I find them very expensive. I do. I mean, I paid £2.50 for, I think it's 100 grams ball of the pink, but usually they're only 50 grams and they're like £2, and I'm thinking, I ain't paying £2 for 50 grams. It's just not on. So I've cut right back on spending on wool. I've got plenty anyway, odds and sods I can do the hats in. Although I've started another one. There's a lady in well, there's a few of them actually, but it's like one lady goes out dumpster diving in US, and her and a friend, and they get all sorts. They get food and all sorts. It's good food. It's not out of date and it's not damaged or anything like that. And they go around and get all these things. They find clothes, brand new with tags on and everything, clean. Anything that's got any kind of a mark on, she washes anyway, but lovely blankets and all sorts. And they collect stuff for a local church in a community where it's like poor families that can't afford very much, and the kids don't get proper meals. So they donate a lot of the food, a lot of everything, clothes, all sorts, to them for kids, and a lot of people now started sending donations from shops, buying stuff. I know there's a lady in Ireland, they call her Irish Lass, in Northern Ireland, and she sends out these donation boxes, and they are so grateful for them. They also collect stuff from dumpsters where there are pet shops. And if the bags aren't at all, a lot of the places now, they've started cutting into them so they can't take it. And they can't take anything that's been opened because they don't know what's crawled in, or if anything's, if it's rained in, or what's been in and maybe urinated on food. They can't, anything that's open, they can't take. But anything that's, still sealed, they can take and do. And they take this tool that they collect for in Pet World, and that's the 2 no-kill shelters, which is nice, But yeah, it's amazing what they do. And I thought, well, thinking of those little hats that I made for you, Emma, to take to that hospital that you take them to, I thought I might do some for them and send them, because I can actually send them in one of the, the plastic, these sort of, these plastic mailing bags. I can fill one of them up, and it's not cost me that much to send them. So she's got a PO box, so that's what I plan on doing. A few little hats for their charity, their local charities, and post them off. I like to help out when I can, somewhere along the line. I think it's nice to help people out. I mean, it's like Mandy, all the cards Mandy makes, she sends them to one of the charities, charity shops, for them to make money on it for whoever it's in aid of, whether it's for a hospice or whatever. I don't know. I think she might have said it was a hospice, but I can't remember. But she does, she does stuff for them, the cards for them, and I think it's a lovely thing to do. So, and I thought, well, yeah, me too. I've got actually, I've got something else going on at the minute that I want to. Oh, I'm sure I've got a hair and eyelash in my eye. It's annoying me. I've got something else going on as well that I want to start making a few bits and bobs for a young friend. So, I'm a bit stymied as to what I can do, and, and time, and also the energy. I get, I run out of energy very quickly these days, for some reason. And when I'm saying for some reason, I know really it's age, Oh, dear me. Oi, oi, where are you? Where have you been, lad? Where have you been? Well, we've got Percy, and we've got Emma, and we've got Kev and Chris. I don't know. We've not got Lorna. I thought Lorna might have come in this week. She missed us last week, but I don't think she knew. Also, Colette. Is Colette in? Hiya, Colette. I was just talking about you. I don't know. Who else will be saying? Oh, Lou, didn't we? We said Lou as well. Lou come in last week. We're not seeing anything of Adrian for a while. I hope he's all right. Do you see anything? Do you speak at all to him still, Emma? Adrian, how's he doing? Like to think that he's okay. It's been a while. Mia come last week. I don't know whether she'll be able to come in this week. She might, you never know. Spent quite a bit of time chatting to me last week, bless her. Oh, I have got something in my eye. Oh. What's new up job, Kev? What's that? You got a new job? Have you? What is it? Oh, you're back at Asda, but sorting fruit and veg. Wow. I still haven't found them flaming colouring pencils. I've no idea where I can have put them, I'm sure. Not under there, is it? No, no. It's a mystery. Oh, is he on TikTok? I don't like TikTok. I'm sorry, I don't like it. I don't like the shorts that they put on Facebook, on YouTube. I refuse to watch shorts. You just start getting into it and it's done. It's just like, it does nothing for me at all. It doesn't entertain. I don't think it does. It doesn't entertain me. I don't go on. Don't bother with it at all. You can't, as I say, you're just thinking, oh, that sounds all right. And you get onto it and it's like 30 seconds done. What good is that to anybody? So I'm hoping custard kernel. I think that's funny. You lot, you've got such funny names for each other. Really, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I like to get involved in things for charities. I do, and I'm gonna, as I say, I'm gonna try and get something going for this lady in America. Her videos are quite funny. I mean, she doesn't talk gab. I know I do, but she does. And hey, dearie me, but she's, I think, worth watching. Just watching a dumpster diving because she's bloody hilarious. She gets right over, and she even gets into it, into all the mess and pulling things out and digging. And my God, you should see stuff they find. I'm not kidding. It's amazing. If ever you want to watch a decent video, a good video that might even give you a good laugh, it's Dumpster Diving Mama of 2.
Go.
You hear that? He told me to shut me up. How very dare you? I'm going to set Mandy on you. Yeah. Dumpster Diving Mama of 2. It's worth watching. She's brilliant. I think a friend of hers goes with her more often than not, but she doesn't always go. But she goes, I don't know, 2 or 3 times a week or more. And some of the stuff they find, it's unbelievable. And then very often I'm sat there thinking, oh, God, I could do with that. I could use that. I mean, they go to like Joann's and Michael's, which are craft shops, and they find big trolleys. They gain big trolleys and, these layered ones with all things in. For now, and I think, Luminate, I never get out like that for now, and I could do with that. Oh, I could do with that and all. Oh, I know I'm one of them. This is how I am. I sit talking to her. I could do with that. And Harry's like going, oh no. Oh dear. Oh, that's great. That is, Kev. I mean, as I say, I love to try and help. And I've just sent Emma some little apps I did for babies in prenatal clinic, in what they call them. I mean, when they're born early. Premature baby unit, yes. I know I'll get there eventually. God, I'm sounding like her mummy dumpster diver, because she can never remember stuff. She forgets all sorts. And she does a reveal. They show you dumpster diving, And then he, same video, it'll be a couple of days after they've done it, but it's on the same video, so you get to see it like 2 minutes later or a minute later, where they show you a full reveal of how much stuff they find. And it's absolutely unbelievable what these places put to go into landfill. It's criminal. I mean, it really is criminal. Now, it's not legal here for dumpster diving, unfortunately, because like they've got staples over there, like we've got staples over here, and the stuff that they put in. I mean, things like blooming desk chairs, swivel chairs, big like this, swivel chairs, and they just pull them out and take them home. Absolutely unbelievable. I had a quick message from Trevor about 3, maybe 4 weeks ago. He's very busy, and he's really not got a lot of spare time now. I don't know what's going on, whether, but he's just not got a lot of spare time. That's why we don't see much of him anymore. But I'm hoping that if I can get Mandy and Dee to come on a live with me on Sunday, and we'll do a Easter Sunday live, just for a chat and whatever, and see if we can get Trev on. Because originally we were going to do what he was going to do as a blankety blank again, and we were all looking forward to that, and he never got a chance to do it. And then, of course, all my internet went crazy, stupid. So I were off, as you know, for quite some time. I mean, I got in touch with PlusNet at the very beginning of January when all my troubles got, built up, and it was chucking Sky, what they call it, were chucking me off. Oh, congratulations, Colette. That's lovely news. Oh, bless. And yeah, and what was I saying? I forgot. Oh, yeah. I got into touch with PlusNet straight away, got it all set up, paid me money. That was beginning of January. Why it took them, 13th of February. I mean, I'm talking like 6th of January, 5th, around about 5th or 6th of January, I got onto PlusNet, changed it over, I thought, and I thought it'd be a couple of weeks, it should only be a couple of weeks, and it went to like nearly 5 weeks before we got it sorted. And I were absolutely in despair here because it was just chucking me out. Every time I went on Mandy got a live going, and I joined in, and then it just kept chucking me out. And I ended up, I thought, well, there's no point in me sitting here. They are, Chris. That's a lot of what this this girl, they call her Shannon, and the other girl, they call her Beth, who goes with her, and then another lady that distributes a lot of stuff. Who they give it to, she distributes it between a place where they've got battered wives and babies, abusive people that have come out of an abusive relationship. They've got those that they help, and especially in the light of COVID, where people couldn't get out and have lost a lot of money, lost their jobs and what have you. So they've got what they call a diaper bank. They get feminine products, obviously, menstrual products, and baby nappies, diapers as they call them, and stuff like that. And then makeup and, makeup for these ladies that have come from abused relationships, a bit of makeup to make them feel a bit better, and some nice bath things and scented candles, that kind of thing. But yeah, they've been finding a lot of stuff that's been spray painted or slashed. I mean, they pick stuff up and it's like brand new, beautiful, still got its tag on, and then they've got like a coat, a winter coat, that would do somebody some good, even if it's a young kiddie, you know, for going to school. Slash it straight up back so they can't wear it. They can't even repair it properly to make it wearable. That's the hard part. That's the bitter pill. But the thing is, nobody's doing anything about it to stop it, because it's going into landfill. That's not good for planet. It's no good them saying, oh, well, you know, we have to do this. They can write it off and still donate it to different places. They don't have to destroy it. They could donate it themselves. And I do believe there are a couple of places in America that do actually donate stuff. She did mention one, and I can't, me and my memory, I can't remember what company it were, what store, but some of them do actually donate it. And one or two of the stores that they've been dumpster diving, where they've on occasion been caught, even though it's not illegal, it's the fact that they've been caught that they started damaging stuff. But one or two of the managers have been sort of catching them and saying, you shouldn't really be in there. But she says, I'm not going to say anything. And then next time they go, instead of stuff being in dumpster, it's in a little pile outside at dumpster just for them to walk up. She said she'd leave it for them. And they did. They left it for them outside at dumpster so that they didn't have to climb in dumpster. And I thought that were amazing. I think that's really, really kind, because they care about, you know, these people that they're trying to help. It's just so unfair to throw it away. And we're as bad here, let me tell you. Oh, we're as bad here. Exactly the same thing. I mean, there are dumpster divers in UK, but it is illegal here, and you could get, you know, into really big trouble. Who's Dirty Laugh will be talking about? Trevor's. So Colette's going to be a granny. Bless you. Are you a granny already, or is it your first? Is it your first grandchild, Colette? And we're going to have to start in a minute. How many we got in? Oh, there's only 7. Where's our Lou? Could do a couple more. So it's a shame, though, why they feel that they should destroy it instead of it's your first. Oh, bless you. I bet you're so excited. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I'm so chuffed for you. I mean, when our Claire told me I were in the middle office, I was actually in the bloody office and squealing. I'm going to be a granny. All right, excited. Everybody looked around at me. I said, oh, I'm sorry. In the middle of the bloody office, yelling me head off. You are, aren't you, Kev? This weekend, is it? I know you said you were expecting, you know, you got expecting a grandchild soon, but wow, this weekend. Is it by section, or is it just that she's due this weekend? You want a pipe? Oh, we're going to say, oh, you've put pipe. Yeah, you need a pipe. She's been induced early, right? Yeah. Oh, well, you're definitely going to be this weekend then. Oh, bless. It is exciting. I mean, I've got 2 grandsons, and there won't be any more grandkids for me. My son's not bothered about having a family. He's just getting over a divorce, you know, bless him. And it's not really. He says, there's no way that I want to be responsible for a small child, and just not. Which is sad, because, you know, I'll tell you something. If he'd have had kids early, you know, when he first got married. I mean, he didn't get married young. He would have been a brilliant dad. I know he would, because he's brilliant with kids. You know, I've seen him with other people's kids, and he's brilliant. All right, Colette. Well, there's only 6 in now. So and Emma done duck quiz. So that's only 4. Is it worth doing it again? I am sorry, but I just feel it's a waste. There's only 5 now. So it's not really, just seems weird. Who are you going to look after if you were younger? Emma, who are you talking about? Who you want to look after? Our Daniel is just my son. Oh no, he's got a lady already looking after him. Let me tell you, she's really, really nice too. Yeah, well, I'm saying, yeah, he has. He's got a love interest. Let's say that. But I mean, she's lovely. I've met her, and she's absolutely lovely. She's very shy with strangers, but she was very accepting of me because, bearing in mind, I've not been in a relationship with my son for something in the region of at least 12, 13, 14 years until recently, when I heard that him and his wife had parted because she was the reason that we were excommunicated, if you like, for the want of a better word. Yeah, I do. I mean, he's a very sensitive chap, my lad, but is lovely, and his heart's in the right place. I got my first Mother's Day card from him for God knows how many years. This Mother's Day, and I was just, and it. It just shows he's not forgotten my likes and things, because he sent me a Mother's Day card with an elephant on it, and I absolutely adore elephants. It's one of my favourite animals. So I was thrilled to bits. I really were, And he's not very well at the moment, actually. In fact, last weekend, not this weekend just gone, but last weekend, we were on phone for about 7 hours. He had got the worst cold, flu. He said he got man flu. Boy, he weren't kidding. He sounded so very poorly. And we just chatted, and then I said, you really ought to go and get laid down and try and get something to eat as well. And he did. He went to bed for an hour or two, and he said he felt a little bit better, but he didn't sound a lot better. We're doing all right, Colette, thanks. I mean, it's been a long time, and I've missed not having him in my life. In fact, I've worried about him so often. Every now and again, I'd sneak onto his Facebook page, and we weren't friends on Facebook, but I used to go and search for him on his Facebook page, and just to see that he were all right, because I didn't know. I mean, I got no communication with him, and certainly not since my mum passed away. He used to visit now and again at my mum when she was living here, but then stopped. So, but yeah, he's lovely, and we're talking all right. It's we were chatting for absolutely hours last weekend, last Saturday, and it was just nice, just chatting to him and what have you, and we were reminiscing and remembering about holidays on bygone days, and that kind of thing. And it was lovely. It's just nice to hear his voice. And he did say to me that listening to me talking to him, it made him feel happy, and my voice, my God, was soothing for him, and I thought, bloody hell, poor bugger. Bless. But no, it were nice. It were nice. It's lovely to hear him talk to me, you know. We were chatting about all sorts from way back when, and, you know, it were lovely, Colette. Honestly, I can't tell you. And I mean, I'm so proud of, you know, how he is now. He's got a really good job. He's got a beautiful home, and a lovely lady involved. So, you know, yeah, I'm pleased for him. I am. He took me over to see his house and meet his friend. That's all I'm gonna say. His friend. Not gonna mention names or anything. Not that you'd any of you would know, but anyway. But that's by the way. And yeah, we just had. There were another couple of friends turned up as well while I were there, and they were brilliant as well. And we just had a lovely afternoon. In fact, it were cold really, but we sat outside in the garden most of the afternoon. He's got one of these great big like what they call it, log burner outside, and he lit that, and I didn't feel any heat from it, but I weren't cold. And this kept saying to me, "Mummy, you're warm enough," and I'm saying, "Fine, I'm fine." You know, they kept wanting to go in, but then she made us some food, and we all went inside and had a bit of it's, oh my God, it was a nightmare. I absolutely, yeah, it wasn't nice, Colette, not being able to, but I mean, he even his sister, his uncle passed away a few years back now, and Daniel and his wife then went to the funeral, as did Claire and Glenn. And Daniel wanted to go over and talk to Claire and Glenn, and she wouldn't let him. She told him, "No, don't. Don't be talking to him." This is why I wouldn't get in touch with him while she was still around. So when I heard that they'd broke up and parted, actually my biggest worry, because I had no idea of his circumstances, and all I could think of, where the heck is he living? And I've got a spare bedroom, and I that's why I got in touch with him originally. I thought, I can't bear the thought of him not having anywhere to live. You know, I mean, but he got his own house. But apparently they've been separated for 2 years, and I didn't know anything about it. Even his sister didn't realise they'd been parted that long. We thought it had only just happened. But no, we're back talking again and in contact. And that to me is a big thing. It really is a big thing. I can't imagine sort of me getting to end of my life and never having spoke to him again. It would have been the worst thing ever. But I love him to bits. Even, and I said to him, "Daniel, no matter what. Hiya, Nicole, how you doing, chick?" Yeah, it means the world to me. Oh, thanks. I'm happy. Well, I'm happy now. I know he's all right as well and settled. I mean, he's got a good job, and his house is gorgeous, really nice. It really is nice. Anybody heard how Lisa's doing? Because she got COVID, you know, after her dad passed away. I'm not, Nicole. I've got some still that I have to use up, but I've got none. I'm not doing any resin work at all for a while. I'm trying to get my sewing machine set back up again. I want to do a bit of sewing. Am I disturbing you or something? Get her head out and backing me. Yes, I want to get back into sewing a bit for a while. I've got stacks of fabrics. I've got more on way. Harry doesn't know about yet till it comes. I've got to stop buying fabric. I have got this thing about fabric. I've got drawers upon drawers upon drawers and great big totes. How many totes have I got? I don't know whether I've got 2 or 3 big totes full of fabric. So I have got some sewing to do. And I've got a few ideas of what I want to make as well. I'm going to make some little lavender pillar drawer pillars, to put in your underwear drawers to smell nice. Oh, now then, we've got 10 people in. Shall we quiz or not? Who's going to play? Who's going to play with the quiz? If you're going to play, I'll do it. Shall we do it? Shall we? Shall we go mad and do a quiz? Because you must be sick of hearing me rattle by now. I'm going to start this quiz. Is everybody in? Are you still here, Percy? And Kev? Kev's still here. Quiz, yes. I'm getting there. Okie dokie. Is our Percy still here? Chris is still here. Nicole says me. You usually get what? Yes, right, we're off. Oh, what the dickens? Go away. Thank you. I got a funny thing come up on my screen. All righty, here we go. I was down looking for the quiz. Yay. Right, question number 1. Are we ready? Slipper, spiny, and squat are all varieties of what? Slipper, spiny, and squat are all varieties of what? Yeah, Emma, lavender sachets. No, not dolphin, not tomatoes, not orchids. Flipper. What did I say? Slipper. Sorry. It's because I've not got any teeth. If I put my teeth in, it'd terrify you, I'm telling you. Apart from the fact that they'd just fall out anyway, but it would. So, no. Well done, Percy, got it. It is indeed lobsters. So that's our Percy on the board. Percy. Okie dokie, we're away. Number 2, who was appointed astronomer royal in 1995? Who was appointed astronomer royal 1995? Not seen Mark and Mark for quite a while, actually. You've got the surname right, Kev. The first name's not right. And, oh, there you go. You've got it. Martin John Reeves. Yep, that's right. Martin John Reeves is the correct answer. That's Kev. That's Kev on the board. Okie dokie. Snails belong to which group of animals? Snails belong to which group of animals? Yes, you've started, Kevin. You're on the board. Oh, well done, Percy. Mollusk is correct. Percy's on the ball tonight, peeps. Okie dokie. In which human body organ is the loop of Henle? If you'd like me to spell that, I will. In which human body organ is the loop of Henle, and it's spelled Henle, Henle. Oh, I know. I was absolutely distraught when I saw that. Well done, Kev. That's right. Kidney is correct. Yeah, it was a shame. A real shame, that. How is the Lent lily better known? How is the Lent lily better known? You think we had this one? Can somebody deal with that idiot, please? Well done, Kev. It is daffodil is correct answer. Joe Biden wants punching nose, please. Somebody. What does the Latin word morbus mean? I'll spell it for you. Oh, excuse me. What is the Latin word morbus mean? Morbus. Oh, I can't be doing that. I need to get rid of that. Oh, gotta get rid of that. How is it deleted and not on mine? Not deleted on mine. Screen. Okay. Sorry about that, peeps. Deceased is right, Kev. What's going on with my bloody thing? Yes, deceased is... Oh, it's correct, Kev. Thank you. Which fish spends much of its time out of water? Which fish spends much of its time out of water? All right. No. No. Nobody's got it yet. Not guppy, not eel, not catfish, not snakehead. No, not eel. Yes, Chris, well done. Chris is on the board. It is indeed mud skipper. That's Chris on the board. Jolly good. What is a male wolf called? Yeah, you're too late, Kev. Chris has done it. No, not dog, not Alpha. Yes, Kev. Brute is the correct answer. In which country is the Siding Spring Observatory? In which country is the Siding excuse me, Siding Spring Observatory? Well done, Kev. It is, yes, Australia. I've got a prickling in my throat. That's what's going off here. Do flying fish actually fly? Do flying fish actually fly? Oh, good Lord. This is all I needed. Can you elaborate, people? Or no? Well done, Kev. They glide. That's right. Yep. What is the world's largest frog? Nicole, you're behind. Are you on live chat, not just chat? Because you seem to be a little bit behind. No, it doesn't fly, but you're way behind everybody, though. Frogzilla. Like that. Oh, dear me, let me just have a look. What's the answer? Oh, Goliath frog. What did you say? Yes, Kev got that one. Either refresh, Nicole, or make sure that you're in live chat. Otherwise, you're going to be like lagging behind everybody. You're not getting answers, not getting questions at the same time. Troy weights are used for measuring what? Troy weights are used for measuring what? Oh, I've got a prickling in my throat. It's going to drive me nutty, this. I'm going to give you that, Chris. Precious metals and gems. So Chris got that one. Well done, Chris. Okie dokie. Name the inventor of the rotary car engine. Name the inventor of the rotary car engine. Right. I want all his name. I hope Marlon's in. Yes, you got it. Marlon got that. Wankel it is. What a name. Marlon got that. Marlon's on the board. What flower shares a name with a musical instrument? Hiya, Mark. We've just been saying, where have you been? Blooming heck. We missed you last week. What flower shares its name with the musical instrument? Oh, I know this one. I could have got this. No and no. Yes, Percy, it is indeed a viola. Well done, Percy. Who wrote Principia Mathematica? I hope I said that right. Who wrote Principia Mathematica? SWAT. I'm editing a video. I've done a couple. All right. It is indeed Isaac Newton, Kev. Thank you. What do you aggravate when you hit your funny bone? What do you aggravate when you hit your funny bone? Usually me. It aggravates me when I hit my funny bone. Well done, Chris. I'm going to give you that one. That's very true. Ulnar nerve, you got it all in there first. Well done, Chris. Okay. Espada, Jeremiah, and Diablo are all models of which car? I'll say that again. Espada, Jaramar, and Diablo are all models of which car? You've got some. What's it tonight? Lamborghini. Well done. Marlon got that one. Oh, Kev's got competition. Which fellow writer was married to Jean-Paul Sartre? I don't know whether I've pronounced that right. Which fellow writer was married to Jean-Paul Sartre? And it's spelled with Jean-Paul and then Sartre. Always wanted a countach. What's a countach? One of them. I've got a tash. I am really honest. Well done, Kev. That's correct. I'm not going to try and say it. Simone D. What's it? But Kev got it. Okay. What is Japanese food dipped in batter and deep fried? What is Japanese food dipped in batter and deep fried? Who got that one first? Chris. Well done, Chris. Tempura is right. Oh, Chris has brought his thinking cap tonight, let me tell you. Okay. Which was the first nation to ratify the UN Charter in 1945? Which was the first nation to ratify the UN Charter in 1945? Chris is in book now to order me. Oh, what? Hang on, what have I got there? I'm just going to have to check what I've got here. Which one am I on? No. What we got? Nobody's got it yet. I've thrown myself because I've jumped a question, but that's all right. I can now. I know. No. Nobody's got it yet. Yikes. I'm going back and just checking. Yeah, nobody's got it. No. I'll give you the question again. Which was the first nation to ratify the UN Charter in 1945? Not Soviet Union, not China. Spain, Germany, no. I'm making sure I've got right bloody answer first. Oh, I have. No. No, not Switzerland, not Netherlands, not Finland, not even close. Not Sweden. Not Chile, not Italy, not Czechoslovakia. No. Could be here all night, folks. Not Russia. Not Egypt, or even Egypt. I think you're just guessing now, in lot. I'm just going to sleep until you get it. No. My God, we've been around the world here twice. No. Oh dear, we always get one, don't we? Oh, good Lord. Why does it not block them all? Never occurred, all right, what we got? Let me see. Do we out that bloody thing? No, it's nothing so far. You've run out of countries, have you? We got it, Annie, I know. Yeah, but it's just there's so many of them, and it were blocking out what everybody were doing because I've got like a full screener in. So I couldn't see what your answers were for him, idiot. Yikes, go away. Good Lord. Out of there, out of the way. You've run out of countries. Well, I'm going to have to tell you what the answer is. Hi, John. Welcome, Jake. Plenty of time to jump in. Bless her, even Emma's having a go. No. Clue, I couldn't tell you a clue. I think it's sort of in the Africas, but I'm not 100% sure. They're weird, aren't they? Stupid. We always get them on here. I don't know why. I think it's because I'm no biddy and they think they can do what they like. They forget I've got all your heroes. No, try something beginning with N for numpty. Ooh, close. No. The question that they're working on here is which was the first nation to ratify the UN Charter in 1945? John, if you've got any idea, help these people out because they don't know. I was going to go back and have a look, make sure. It begins with N. Sawyer Gerin. No. I was going to tell you in a minute. And we'll scrap this one. Nobody gets the answer. Not a clue here. Oh, it's nearer than others, let me tell you that. Not a clue here, I'll tell you now. It's Nicaragua. And nobody said Nicaragua. So that one is a no-no for anybody. You've stumped everyone. Well, I know, but I mean, is Nicaragua in Africa? I don't know. I can't remember, can't think. Look, I'm an old lady. I did actually miss a question out. So if two people are osculating, what are they doing? If two people are osculating, what are they doing? You're a bit too late, Kev. I'd already said it. Do you know what I mean about not a clue here being like nearest Nicaragua, not a clue here? Moving in a curve. No. Yes, Kev, they are kissing. That's Kev's. Okie dokie. Where is it? Where are you? Here. Here we go. Right. In 18th century, hairstyle did what? I'm asking it again because I started off like an idiot half-cocked. What 18th century hairstyle did Jean Antoinette Poisson create? Joe Finel. What 18th century hairstyle did Jean Antoinette Poisson create? You heard that wrong. Did you what did you hear wrong? Oh, it's got its own name, this, Chris. It's not an I can't just say an updo or a poof. It's got a name, the style has. Osculating. 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 Not dreadlocks, no. Cast your mind back to the French Revolution days. This particular hairstyle has a name. Like, you know, if you had it up in a thing, it'd be VI, wouldn't it? Soft curls. Yeah, no. Soft curls is not the correct answer, I'm afraid. Are we disturbing you or something? Oh, the Rachel. Or Rachel, whatever that's supposed to say. Powder. Nope. Powder. Poof powder. No. Or even powder poof. No. Wiggy. No. It has a proper name. I have heard the name before, but no, not mohawk. Hawk. Mohawk. Pigtails, ponytail, perm. No. No, it's got a fancy French name. Poofer linoculation, whatever that is. What's a linoculation cow? Jeez. Don't you complicate my life any more than it already is, trying to say big words like that. Skinhead. I don't think so, not in whatever year it were. What year were it? 18th century. The skinhead. I like that. I like that very much. I ought to hear a point for that, cheeky bugger. Oh, cracky. No. Am I going to have to tell you? It begins with P. It does begin with P, but it's not poof. And it's not perm or ponytail. Let's get it. Oh my God, you see what I have to put up with you lot? It's not poof. Very French. Oh my God, they're getting better. Poofle and bonnet. There's no poof in it. Be trying to finish Trey Bucket. The poodle. Be talking about you, Pops. Oh dear. It begins with P. Can you hear her groaning? I think she's dreaming. Demode. Emma, it begins with P. A per. Per. Are we going to have to lose another one? The Emma. Is that it? The Emma. Demode. No. P. I think postman. You're all, when I tell you what it is, you're all going to go, oh God. Elephant. Elephant. Bloody hell. That's it. I'm going to tell you. 2 in a row as well. The actual answer is pompadour. And if you think about it, you probably have heard it at some stage. I wouldn't have known it was the answer myself, but that was the name, pompadour. So onward and onward. So a minute, that one and that one. Both. Which cat had an obituary in Wisden Cricketer's Almanac? I'll ask you that again. Pompadour. We've done that. We're off now. We're on next question. Which cat had an obituary in Wisden Cricketer's Almanac? Well done, Kev. It was indeed Peter at the Lord's Cat. And it says that, Peter a cat at Lord's. So well done, Kev. Okay. What is the largest of London's subterranean rivers? What is the largest of London's subterranean rivers? The Marylebone Mog. No, you got it right, Peter at Lord's Cat. Well done, Kev. It is indeed Fleet. And the memorial to Princess Diana in Hyde Park is a what? The memorial to Princess Diana in Hyde Park is a what? It is indeed, Kev. It's a fountain. Correct answer. Ooh, people yelling in flying from. Who is the queen of hip hop and soul? Who is the queen of hip hop soul? Wow, well done, Kev. Yeah, it is indeed Mary J. Blige, wherever that is. That's how you pronounce it. What does MOBO stand for? What does MOBO stand for? I got it first time. I knew you got it, Kev, when I saw it first. Married hobo. Wow, look at you flying ahead. Well done, Kev. It does indeed. Music of Black origin. I'm surprised that's even going to be allowed anymore because, you know, you can't have it. It's discrimination. That's what they say. What was the KGB's notorious headquarters in Moscow? What was the KGB's notorious headquarters in Moscow? No, not Kremlin. I would have gone for that myself, but no. Yeah, that's it. Lubyanka. It was. He's running ahead, folks. Now he's beating you. What is North Korea's full name? What is North Korea's full name? Big torture rooms inside. Oh, why was there? Mind you, I'm not surprised. KGB and all. Their secret service, isn't it? So what is North Korea's full name? Democratic Republic of North Korea. Of Korea. Oh no, it's me that's added North in. It's right, that Kev, yeah. It's all right, me. I'm just adding a bit of my own. For whatever reason, I don't know, I'm sure. Okay. And what city, what is its capital city? What is the capital city of North Korea? Yeah, it is, Kev, you're right. Which English king popularized the Homburg hat? Never heard of that. Which English king popularized the Homburg hat? I'll spell Homburg, Homburg. Hamburglar. Yes, it was. Edward VII is correct. And to end the first half of this quiz, who was the leading exponent of the art of mime? Who was the leading exponent of the art of mime? It was indeed Marcel Marceau, whatever that says. Yes, Kev, you got it. Or you're going to try and say it again. Right, that's end of part one. On to the next. Are you ready? Right, in which country was Mel Gibson born? In which country was Mel Gibson born? No. Twent. That's where I thought. No, it wasn't Australia. So, you know, you can take your groove, Chris, back because it weren't Australia. You're both wrong. No. Not New Zealand. In which country was Mel Gibson born? Not Canada. You're right, Kev. It is indeed USA. I don't know about New York, but it was USA. That's all I needed. Oops. Okay. What is the Wimbledon Ladies Singles Trophy? What is the Wimbledon's Ladies Singles Trophy? That was my second guess, actually, Nicole. I was thinking England, but I thought originally Australia. Is a thing they give people for winning. Yeah, well, Kev's got it right. It is indeed. You've only got part of it right, actually, Kev. You've missed a bit off. That's better. You've got it all there. Venus Rosewater dish. No catching him out with being a word short because he's straight into it. Right. Who does Anthony Head play in Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Who does Anthony Head play in Buffy the Vampire Slayer? It's something I've never watched that. I was always into vampires, but it's not a program I ever watched. That's correct. It is indeed Rupert Giles. Well done, Kev. Blimey, have all the rest of them gone to sleep? What are the 4 principal blood groups? What are the 4 principal blood groups? You love Buffy. Cough, cough. The coffee man. He is the coffee man, John. Yes, he is. A, B, O, and O neg. No. You've got some of it. I'm going to give you a point for the 2 that you've got right. Sorry, you got 3 right. So I'm going to give you a point for that, Chris. Where are you? Yeah. And Kev's getting a point as well because he's got them all. A, B, and O. But I'm going to put Chris in brackets because he got 3. All right. In which palace was Queen Victoria born? In which palace was Queen Victoria born? I was reading about this, funnily enough, on it other day. Or is it a vampire question? Yeah, it could well have been. It was, Kev, yeah. Kensington Palace. Yeah, well, I don't know what we're on. We're on Facebook somewhere or other. If you are a ponophobic, what are you afraid of? If you are a ponophobic, what are you afraid of? Yeah. Days. Yes, Kev's got it. Fear of overwork. You see why I like doing these quizzes? You make me laugh. You're brilliant, you are. Who is the author of the Chili Trotter books? This will be a Kev one, I reckon. Who is the author of the Chili Trotter books? You're back on the keyboard. It is Catherine Cookson is correct. Kev again. Okie dokie. Who was the last English king to lead his army into battle? Chili Trotter. What? Sounds like something you get after eating it. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? You had butterfingers. All right. Who was the last English king to lead his army into battle? George II is correct. Well done, Kev. How many colours are there on the Seychelles flag? How many colours are there on the Seychelles flag? Battle of Dettingen. Well done, Chris. It is 5. Well done. Yep. Who was the first non-American to win the US Masters? Who was the first non-American to win the US Masters? No, not Master Yoda, and certainly not Agassi. It was indeed. It is golf we're talking about. Gary Player is correct. That's Kev. Which is Scotland's longest river? Which is Scotland's longest river? I have no idea about whether it's tennis or not. It's golf. You have tennis on the brain. Just don't get it on your elbow, it's not nice. The one next to the pub, probably. It is indeed Tay's correct answer, Kev, yeah. Right. What nationality is the novelist Nadine Gordimer? If you want to spell that name, what is the nationality of the novelist Nadine Gordimer? It's Gordimer. Gordimer. Nadine Gordimer. What's the nationality? Kev's very quick on his keyboard, I'll tell you. Well done, Kev. She is indeed South African. Not much get past Kev, I can tell you now. What is Switzerland divided into? What is Switzerland divided into? All right. Parts. Chocolate. Yeah. Parts. Swiss chocolate be nice, wouldn't it? Nope. Not mountains either. And it's open for somebody to take it away from Kev. He doesn't know. No, I want the proper term for it. It's not 4 regions. Not subdivisions. There's a term, a proper name for it. The wee yodelers and the teetotalers. Oh dear. Bless him. You lot have got a really good sense of humour. There you go. You did know. Cantons is all I needed. Well done, Kev. That's it. In boxing, what is a palooka? I'll spell it. Palooka. Palooka. In boxing, what is a palooka? All right. Okay. It does sound painful, doesn't it? It probably is too. Yeah, that's a different way of putting it, but it really is basically that. An inept boxer. So, yeah, second-rate boxer. I'll take that. Okay. Who painted The Starry Night? Who painted The Starry Night? Oh, darling, I wish you knew. Ugh. I'm going to have to take that out. A fool. It was indeed Vincent van Gogh. That's Kev. Oh, Kev, everyone on this page so far. Come on, peeps, you let him run away with it. Right. What London landmark was destroyed by fire 16 days after it opened in 1873? I will repeat that question. What London landmark was destroyed by fire 16 days after it opened in 1873? Oh, right. It was indeed Alexandra Palace. They were really devastated for that. What London? Oh no, it's a minute. Yes, that's right. I've read that. We've just done that one. What are you doing, Annie? Right, last quarter we're 3/4 through. In which country was the artist Hans Holbein the Younger born? Hans Holbein the Younger born. In which country was the artist Hans Holbein the Younger born? It was indeed Germany. Chris, well done. Okay. Right. What did the 1819 massacre in Manchester become known as? What did the 1819 massacre in Manchester become known as? I didn't mean to say we're born. They could have been Poland. Well done. Oh, look at this. Well done, Colette. Good girl. And Colette's on the board. Good girl. Okay. Which 17th century writer and 20th century artist shared the same name? Which 17th century writer and 20th century artist shared the same name? And in the book. Yeah. I don't think you've got a lot to worry about, Kev, tonight. I really don't. It was indeed Francis Bacon. And that is Kev. Oh, you've missed two on this one. Right. What is the name of Winston Churchill? What is the name of Winston Churchill's former home in Kent? It was indeed Chartwell is correct, Kev. What insect produces cuckoo spit? Well, never heard of that one. I know what cuckoo spit is, but I've never really heard of that. Why do they call it cuckoo spit then? If it was something else. What insect produces cuckoo spit? Yes, it is indeed frogoppers. Shame about that, Chris, but it was frogoppers, not grasshoppers. So that's Kev again. There we go. Okay. Who was known as the Brill Cream boy? My dad. He always had to have Brill Cream. Yeah, frogoppers. It's funny that because I never understood why maggots, as I thought. Hi, Dirt Diggers, how you doing, chick? Maggots, as I thought they were, why would they go into cuckoo's spin? I never could get made around that as a kid. And of course, since then, I've never given it much thought. Dennis Compton is correct. Well done. Oh, that, Kev. Oh, that. Are you groaning again, you? Oh, dear. You must be dreaming funny dreams. What revolutionary camera did Edwin Land invent? What revolutionary camera did Edwin Land invent? I thought it might be that. Oh. No, Chris. Not panoramic. Yeah. Polaroid is the correct answer. Okie dokie. In MASH, what is Hawkeye's full name? In MASH, what is Hawkeye's full name? No, his character name. Okay. Dirt Diggers, well done. It was indeed. Dirt Diggers, I'm going to put DD. And you go on the board. DD is on the board. Well done. What does the Latin phrase tabula rasa mean? I'll spell it. Tabula, second word, RASA, I mean. Yeah. Tabula rasa. Hey, I'm getting a few in book tonight. Colette's twice, I think. Yeah. I have got a naughty book actually. I bought one. Nobody's actually got it. I think, have we got? Tabula rasa. What does it mean? Nobody's. No, it's none of what you've put down there, all of you. Tablet dropped in raspberries. Definitely not. Print from a plate. No. Full page illustration. No. Tabula rasa. That's the one. It is indeed a blank slate. Clean slate. That's Kev. Jeez. Yellowknife is the capital of which region of Canada? Come on, Chris, this is one for you. Yellowknife is the capital of which region of Canada? No, that's not what I'm looking for. much longer. Well done, Marlon. It is indeed. Northwest Territories is correct. Marlon. Well done, Marlon. What is the largest prehistoric monument in England? What is the largest prehistoric monument in England? Oh, right, you're in Canada, have you? There you go. Oh, is that another one for the book then, Kev? Oprah Winfrey. Avebury. Now then. Yes, it is indeed, Percy. Avebury. Avebury circles, but we'll give you Avebury. That's Percy. When did the Davis Cup competition begin? Was it 1900, 1910, or 1920? Canada represented. When did the Davis Cup competition begin? Was it 1900, 1910, or 1920? It was kept 1900 is correct. Okay, add the showbiz surname Eric and Julia. Add the showbiz surname of Eric and Julia. No, not Childs. It is Chris. You're right. Roberts is the correct answer. Well done. Too late, Kev. It's already gone. Chris has won it. That point. Who in the play Hamlet says brevity is the soul of wit? Who in the play Hamlet says brevity is the soul of wit? You're getting a sweat on, Kev, thinking you've got, competition. Yes, it is Polonius. Correct, Kev. You see. I've just done that, bugger. In which year did baseball become an Olympic sport? In which year did baseball become an Olympic sport? Were you really a witch in my bed? Harry called me a witch all the time. Oh no, it's a bitch. That's right. Yes, correct, Kev. 1992 is correct. And last question of the night. Which US state is called Nutmeg State? Which US state is called the Nutmeg State? It is Kev. Yeah, Connecticut is correct. So that's Kev. Right, let me see who's one. I've got to do a big count up now. Right. Right. Bloody hell. This has got to be one of the biggest waterfalls ever. Right. Dirt Diggers got one, but you've only just come in late. Colette, who was also being busy with other things going on, got one also, but well done. Marlon, you got 3, you were a late starter, and Percy got 4. Well done. They're not easy questions. Chris got 8. Well done, Chris. You had a really pretty good night tonight. And Kev got 45. Well done, Kev. Actually, well done, all of you. They're not easy questions, they're not, honestly. And that's the reason why we say, you can cheat. Whatever. It's just for fun. It's not for any kind of, it is what it is. It's just a, fun quiz. So I think you're all very, very clever. And, well done, all of you. Just nice to have a laugh, isn't it? And something that's not serious. I think get enough serious during, other days. We are having it at night and all. You've got to be able to enjoy your life, haven't you? So, and then we'll be back next week. Have I got one prepared? I haven't got one prepared for next week, so I'm going to have to get my busy fingers doing, because the fact that we have 60 odd questions now, it takes a little time. But yeah, well done, all of you. Oh, you're welcome. I enjoy it. I mean, I do so enjoy doing it. I just, only thing I don't like about doing it is sometimes there's just not enough to take part. Tonight it's been pretty good. We've enjoyed it, and there's been a few of you, and that is better because for starters, it gives Kev a little bit of competition, nothing else. Have you got an apple for the teacher, Kev? Yeah, right. I can't eat apples. I've got no bloody tea. But yeah, it's just good fun. That's the thing, isn't it? It's all. Oh my God. How long has he been there? I've got the biggest, and I mean a tarantula big spider in my craft room. Just there. So close to me. I had him yesterday. I've got some these, look. Kev, you might recognise. These are bum boxes. You get them with 16 in a pack. Tesco have them, and so does Aldi. Not Aldi, Asda. And I've been saving them. In fact, I've posted some stuff out to Emma in one of these. It's lightweight, lighter than a cardboard box. But when I went to I got a pile of them, and when I went to my boxes to get one for Emma's store, the top one had got a big spider in it. And look at it, the lid had fell over onto it, covering it. So I had to go and fetch Harry. And he says, oh dear, it looks like spiders' season's coming. Yeah, the mini muffins. And he is big. I don't know whether I'll be able to show it off. All right. Oh, you can't really see him. Oh, it don't look very big from me. When you see him in real life, you mean, honestly, he's huge. Oh, God. Well, you know, it's funny because I've been to Australia twice, and the one thing that we're worrying about was spiders, because in Australia they're poisonous, and snakes. And some of the deadliest snakes in the world are in Australia. And I thought, and there's me, silly me, going to Australia for a holiday for first time we went for 2 months, second time we went for 3 months. I never saw a single spider. Oh, blind, I saw one. And it was a huntsman, which are harmless, really. And I never saw a single snake anywhere. Yeah, hey, it's nearly bloody big enough, I'm telling you. It's it's making me feel sick. So peeps, I'm gonna have to. I've got a real big bad phobia about spiders, and it's really making me feel a bit uneasy. So I'm gonna love you all and say good night, and then I can get Harry in here to do some reconnaissance work. I am absolutely terrified of spiders, and it's making me feel really uneasy inside. So take care, everybody, and we don't kill them. He puts them outside in garden. You know, I mean, you know, we don't. I'm saying we don't kill them. If I get one that's in, like, been in my shopping bag and I spill it out, I jump on it. But yeah, it's been good, and I'll be back next Monday. Hopefully, maybe spider free. I don't know how long he's been there, but he hasn't been here all night. So take care, everybody. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you all again next week, all being well. Okay. Night, night, everybody.